We just saw each weigh about a third of what Butterbean weighs and can fight about 3,000 times better than he can.
He's got a grim expression on his face, doesn't he? He must be psyching himself up. He has a cue. He has a cue from the organizational people here to go ahead and go on into the ring, but I guess he's not fierce enough yet. Yeah, we all remember the big win over Sean Chagan on the 6th of December.
Can you imagine a fat fraud like this holding up the show?
Crowd loves it, though, Larry.
There's no doubt about it.
Crowd loves it.
I once wrote a book called Ringside Seat of the Circus, so I'm well aware of the circus side of prize fighting. And in fact, Butterbean is a very nice
kid.
So you're
telling me this is a case of life imitating art, huh?
Absolutely. And he is a nice kid, and he is, congratulations to him, pulling off a great hustle with the help of Bob Arum.
I got to tell you.
But he can't fight a lick.
One of the prophets on this was our George Foreman, because the first time I saw this, I thought to myself, well, now, who cares? And George said to me, no, don't discount it. People are going to love this. Well, George, you were right. What is it they love about Butterbean?
Well, he's one of them, no doubt about it. They can see through his eyes. Every guy says, I'd like to get in there.
Yeah, he's the common man, isn't he?
I can lose a few here and there. Barely bump my way on into this competition.
Well, here's what passes for Butterbean's boxing record. 23 wins. The one loss was against a fellow that they put him in with in Madison Square Garden who had a pretty doggone good jab and wound up embarrassing him. 19 KOs. The script has been followed 23 out of 24 times. He's won his last 10 fights by KO, and the promoters who earn money off of the public's fascination with Butterbean just love that. Incidentally, the records of all the boxers on the card tonight and Butterbean are being brought to you by The Ring, the Bible of boxing. And his opponent tonight is one Kurt Allen from Louisville, Kentucky. And Allen has had 6 professional fights and has won 5 of them, has a draw, 3 KOs. He's from Louisville. He shares that in common with Muhammad Ali, and that's probably it. Tale of the tape between Butterbean and Kurt Allen. And you'll see that Allen gives up 99, count him, 99 pounds, but he's the same height as Butterbean, so he can look him in the eye. Butterbean's 2-inch reach advantage could help him. Rules for this extravaganza with the inimitable Harold Letterman.
The Eric Butterbean Kurt Allen fight, of course, is scheduled for 4 rounds. There is no standing 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight and can be saved by the bell in the 4th and final round only. Jim.
Wonder how many guys have gotten to this advanced stage of their careers while still fighting 4-rounders. Let's go to Michael Buffer.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Caesars Palace, Top Rank and Budweiser present a special 4-round bout in the heavyweight division sanctioned by the IBA for their 4-round heavyweight title. The 3 judges assigned to this bout are Davey Pearl, Dalby Shirley, and Al Siciliano. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action is Jay Nady. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trimmed with black and weighing 223 pounds. He comes to us from Louisville, Kentucky. He's undefeated with a record of 5-0-1, 3 KOs. He is the challenger, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt the Hurt Allen. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the stars and bars, red, white, and blue, and weighing in at 322 pounds. From Bay City, Michigan, he brings a record of 25 victories, including 19 KOs with only 1 defeat. He is the defending 4-round champion, the king of the 4-rounders, Butterbean.
Do you have any questions? I gave your instructions in the dressing rooms. I want a good, clean fight. It's the belly button to the hip bone is the line. Let's go to work.
So get ready for Butterbean, the lunging legume.
Well, they looked all over New York, where there were about 5,000 heavyweights, and they couldn't find anybody Butterbean could beat there, so they found one in Louisville. I'm sure they won't make the mistake of New York again.
Well, one thing about Butterbean, for the ungainly form and the awkwardness he displays in there, he does have heavy hands. Like George Foreman, he knocks people out with glancing blows. So don't look away.
He's in with a tough, smooth cookie. This guy's trying to move on Butterbean.
And going to the body on him.
Maurice Allen has a bit more skills than Butterbean, I think. Left jab, footwork. Curtis Allen.
Kurt Allen from Louisville, Kentucky, leading with the left hook there. When Butterbean got beat, his only loss in New York, he got taken apart by the straight jab of a fighter named Rose. So I don't know if Allen's seen that, but he'd be well advised to jab from time to time.
I think maybe he's watched some tapes of Butterbean. He's jabbing, staying out of the way of the power of the big man. If that big guy hits you one, you're going down.
That fighter who beat Butterbean in New York was named Mitchell Rose. He had a record of 1-6-1 before his big win over the Bean. Butterbean said, well, I was still learning how to box at that point. And I guess he's still learning how to box at this point, too.
Butterbean, once he loses his temper, he gets tough.
He's hard to hurt.
But Kurt is a good boxer.
Yeah.
Footwork. Louisville moves, floats like a something.
Floats, but not exactly like a butterfly, and stings, but maybe not quite as badly as a bee.
Boy, he got in a good shot on Butterbean that time.
And Allen was wobbled a few seconds ago by a roundhouse Butterbean left, sort of like that. There's another Allen left-right combination, and he's certainly holding his own through this first round. In fact, the judges may be getting ready to mark down a 1 round for Kurt Allen.
Stop, break. Going to the back of my head.
You things out here.
Now, what did Butterbean say there? Did you hear him, Jim?
Yes, I think he's telling referee Jay Nady that he believes Allen wants to hold him behind the head while hitting him.
Let him out, break. Stop, let him out.
Butterbean needs to get a little close and use that extra weight on this guy. Lean on him a bit.
Telegraphed uppercut by Allen, but then again, telegraphs don't matter much when the guy you're fighting against is operating at Western Union speed anyway. Or should I say, Pony Express speed. Whoops! Butterbean stands on Allen's left foot. Allen falls down, and the crowd goes wild.
Well, I have to say it's a great sideshow.
Hey, Bean, you gotta throw more punches, man.
Lead off to that right hand. Rush in behind your right hand. Just a couple of steps. I mean, you might want to fake that jab, but go in behind your right hand, because every time he jabs, his left hand's coming right down low, okay? More.
There's Butterbean's foot on top of Kurt Allen's left foot, and from the breeze, Allen goes down.
Well, I'll say this, he has better footwork than I thought he had.
Not ruled a knockdown, of course, and even Allen was amused.
Nothing better to say about having. All right, listen. Use the jab. He's worried about that jab. You're throwing two punches. You're backing off again.
Don't warm yourself up. No water, no water. Give him a little water, guys. Okay? A little bit more pressure. And keep edging it, edging it, edging it.
All right, buddy.
By punch stat numbers in round 1, Kurt Allen landed 25 out of 59, and Butterbean only 11 of 41. So if you're judging, you probably would have given that round to Allen. I heard Butterbean's corner telling him to throw more punches, and this is the response.
Nothing low.
Looked like the referee was afraid to get in there and break him up, because Butterbean might knock him down.
Whoa. Hard right hand, and Allen holds on and seems to regain his bearings.
Boy, he's got Butterbean mad now.
Yes, and Allen's footwork has slowed down considerably since round one now. He's not bouncing around quite as much in there, George.
Yeah, Butterbean is trying to find a little range for that quick right hand. He
is deceptively quick, isn't he?
Yeah, it comes real quick. He has so much faith in it.
George, what are you talking about?
Hey, it's a good show, Larry.
It is.
George is helping this to be a good show.
I need a laugh as much as the next guy.
I wish you guys would quit giggling like that because I get a lot of letters every time you do it.
Okay. I'm going to be straight.
Break. Step back clean. No punch.
Now, Kurt seems to be more concerned with keeping not losing his wind so he can last the whole fight.
Yep. Kind of pacing himself for the full 4 rounds. Allen remembering to jab when he moves backward, and he's making it awful hard for Butterbean to find him in there.
Butterbean normally has Mr. T in his corner. I don't see Mr. T tonight.
Haven't seen Mr. T, huh?
No, Butterbean did a little footwork that time.
Round 2 comes to a close. Butterbean sending out a radar scan to try to find Kurt Allen in there. Still to come, this man, Miguel Angel Gonzalez against Oscar De La Hoya. You heard Nick Charles suggesting earlier that Emmanuel Stewart had perhaps facetiously said he would have Gonzalez spar with a sparring partner to warm up and avoid the slow starts that have plagued him in some fights. But now we get the word that there will be no sparring partner. Gonzalez will simply engage in extended shadow boxing to get ready for De La Hoya.
And here you see the latest dance move of Butterbean as he misses his opponent by 2 feet, spins around on the ropes, could challenge the Macarena.
I'm straight. I forgot. I'm not going to laugh anymore.
Hey, Butterbean.
Throwing those 3 and 4 punch combinations, okay?
You ain't got time. Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on.
What's the old bean?
Kurt Allen heaving hard to try to find out if there's any air left in Nevada. As they begin round 3. Allen has thrown 100 punches in the first 2 rounds and landed 42 of them. Butterbean 31 out of 91. So the punch stat numbers are beginning to even out a little bit.
Butterbean is looking exclusively for a knockout. Doesn't want any points. Doesn't want any computer punches stats. He wants a knockout.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored through the first 2?
Jim, just like you. 19-19, 1 round apiece. I got it all even. An easy first round for Kurt Allen with good boxing ability. Butterbean came on strong, landed the good shots in the second round. It's all even.
Kurt Allen landed a right hand over the top, and Butterbean smiled widely as if to say, come on, you can't hurt me. So Allen smiled back at him. For Butterbean, but Allen handles it pretty well.
I'm shocked.
Allen gets hit in the neck that time.
Why are you shocked, George?
This guy stood up to a shot, but this guy put all his waistline into that right hand.
Yeah, most guys go down from that, or at least most guys who've been in against Butterbean.
And if I was Butterbean, I'd be pretty discouraged now. He's hit him with his best.
I think he believes he's finding the range, and when he goes to the body like that, that hurts. Saw him hit the right side of the rib cage of Kurt Allen, and Allen winced.
Come on, Reed. On the rope. Put him on the rope. In the corner. Reed, you got to punch. Come on, you got to put your hands up. Get your hands up.
Left-right combination by Allen, and now Allen feeling around his hairline as though there was a headbutt there.
Yeah, Butterbean is dropping his left hand for some reason, as though he's a seasoned pro.
Well, maybe he wants to tempt Allen to come in at him.
But Allen seems to get in whenever he throws a quick right hand when it's quick.
Butterbean looks like something out of the Kronk gym with that left hand down around the bottom of his trunks.
Let go, let go, let go.
Allen comes off the ropes and fires an uppercut, countering Butterbean as Butterbean looks for opportunities to throw that big right hand. Ooh. Oh, he landed the right again, and now Allen is stunned. 27 seconds left in round 3. Let's see if Kurt Allen can continue to take it. Cannot be saved by the bell in this round, only in the last round. Allen not throwing back anymore as he leans over the rope. Jay Nady looking at him, and Nady's going to stop it. No knockdown, but a TKO as Kurt Allen had stopped throwing punches in return.
Yeah, he's done. Look at him.
Well, shall we call that a comeback victory for Butterbean?
Whooped his ass.
You know, that was exciting. I'm sorry to say, Larry.
Well,
pretty exciting.
You get excited when he fires that quick right hand.
Yeah, I mean, that is something.
Hey, Billy. All right.
So his following may have something that the other fighters don't have. He excites them.
There's no doubt about that he brings some sort of freak show excitement.
Well, let's go up to Michael Buffer and hear the official particulars of the latest Big Bean Blast.
Jay Nady calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. The winner and still the king of 4 rounds in the heavyweight division, he is Butterbean.
Camera guys over here, have you?
Did I see a smile of relief on Bob Arum's face? Let's go back up to Nick Charles.
Jim, I don't know what the worst evil would be, to be stepped on your foot by Butterbean or to be hit in the jaw. Guy with me who didn't get hit very often right now, Sugar Ray Leonard. Come on, right now, you take on Butterbean. What are the odds on this fight? 4 rounds.
Well, it's tough to say because I think Butterbean is truly what he is. He's an entertainer. People love him.
Well, they like you too, Ray. You're 40 years old, though, now, and you're fighting again. Tell me, what point are you trying to prove doing this against Camacho?
It's not really a point, Nick. I'm just going back to work. You know, I happen to take a few years off and just going back to a job that I enjoy doing. I think being 40 is just a matter of attitude. Age is a matter of attitude. You take care of yourself, you stay focused, you stay disciplined, you can do pretty much anything you want to.
You're fighting Hector Camacho March 1st, Atlantic City. What do you see now that you're back in the gym, full-fledged training, sparring? What do you see in yourself different than you did 5-6 years ago when you retired?
You know what I've done? I've done this very carefully. I've brought in top sparring partners and guys who get me in tip-top shape. 2 of my proteges, Gary Jones and DeMarcus Corley. I also brought a young man, David Sample, Anthony Suggs, and Boo Boo Sawyer. These guys are quick, these guys are young, these guys are strong, and they keep me sharp, Nick. And I have a great trainer, Adrian Davis. So my whole camp, my father's there, my son is there, Ray Jr., and it's a one family affair.
You're the last guy then to delude yourself. If you didn't think you had it, you'd pull the plug.
I would never do anything to jeopardize my health, let alone my life. I feel in great shape. I'm on the right road, and I'm very excited about this fight coming up with Camacho.
Speaking of right roads, Oscar De La Hoya hasn't missed a beat. What do you see in this guy, and where do you see room for improvement, perhaps? What's his best weight? Things like that.
Well, you know, Oscar's a young man who's growing. He could possibly be a middleweight. Who knows? He could probably be a super middleweight. Oscar has the whole package, and what I mean by that is the fact that he's good looking, he's very articulate, he's very passionate with people and very sociable. I think he has the right program to be considered one of the greats.
Would you fight him?
Let's see.
Sugar Ray Leonard always leaves us guessing, right? And Oscar De La Hoya right now getting ready. Here he is, warming up. He's fighting a guy who has done nothing but win. Miguel Angel Gonzalez. Oscar De La Hoya at 140 pounds. He said this is his last.